Dave. Dave, you there? Dave, you there? Dave. 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 You there? You there?
Guard for Snow Canyon, number 11, Kate Marty. Guard for Bear River, number 11, Richard Buse. Head coach for Snow Canyon, James Brown. Head coach for Bear River, Scott Hunt.
Off the right elbow. First puck of the game gives the Bears a 2-0 lead here, quarterfinal action. First game of the day saw the Logan Grizzlies lose to the number 1 ranked Dixie Flyers. Backdoor cut by Snow Canyon. Blows the layup. That was number 11, Caden Barney. And he just had a good chip shot and he missed it. Snow Canyon again, 9-14 on the season, 4-6. They're the 4th place seed out of Region 9. And Bear River tonight's going to have to shoot better than they did the other night against Richfield. Not a great shooting night for the Bears. Litchfield pulls up for a long 2 and misses it. Rebound though by Nate Daly out to Gunner. Gunner 2 for 2. Long jumper by Gunner Sorensen. Bears lead 4-0. Again, Snow Canyon doesn't score the ball great, but they do play good defense. Tonight's game is brought to you by Big O Tires. Big O, it is the team you trust. Beautiful day here in Cedar City for your Bears to take on the Snow Canyon Warriors. Foul on the drive. That was Brock Stahelli going to the hole, and he's fouled by Tristan Hartfeld. Oh, they called that on Gunner. He reached in. Going to be the first on Gunner. He ran over Tristan there, so I assume they called it on Tristan. First on Gunner. First team foul on the Bears. You're listening to 104.9 FM, home of the Bear River Bears. This is Clint Payne. Appreciate you tuning in, Bear fans. Missed being on the air last week against Richfield. Thankful for Richfield to let us tap into their feeds. Stahelli gets up there and he misses the first of 2. This is a big Snow Canyon team. They're led by Justin Lovelace, 6'5" senior in the middle. Lovelace averages 11.3 and 5.8 rebounds a game. Stahelli hits his second one, and there's a stop in the action here as Hunter Hammer comes in for the Snow Canyon Warriors, and Stahelli goes out. Bears lead at 4-1 after the free throw by Stahelli. The winner of this game will take on Dixie tomorrow night at 7:30. The loser will play Logan at 12:50 tomorrow. So hopefully the Bears will be playing Dixie. Dixie, the number 1 ranked team in the state, looked good today against Logan. Rylan Jones was phenomenal for Logan. He had 25. The state's leading scorer, Tyler Bennett, had 17, but Bennett was solid. He never tries to do too much. Gunnar Sorensen, fadeaway jumper, bad shot. Barely draws iron. Snow Canyon comes out of there with it. Hunter Barney quickly down the right sideline, straight away to Caden Barney. They're brothers there, obviously. Left wing to number 33, Hunter Hammer. Hammer, right wing to Kobe Tupu. Down low, nice little back cut by Hunter Hammer, and he blows the layup. It might have been partially blocked by Gunner. Tristan quickly up to Gunner down the right wing. Gunner picks his dribble up, back out to Tristan. Screen for Tristan, gives to Gunner. Oh, beautiful. Gunner misses the layup. What a pass by Tristan Hartfeld. He just threaded the needle. Snow Canyon comes out of there. Full head of steam by Caden Barney, and he misses the shot. Looks like Buse blocked it, so it's going to be Snow Canyon basketball. Your Bears lead 4-1. You listen to 104.9 FM, home of the Bear River Bears. Again, 5:39 here left in the first quarter. A couple of stats worth noting. Again, this Snow Canyon team is led by Justin Lovelace. He ranks 9th in 3A in rebounds per game. Tristan Hartfeld is first in 3A in assists and second in 3A in threes per game. Into Lovelace. Lovelace out to the left wing to Hammer. Hammer straight away to Brock Stahelli. Stahelli left wing to Hammer. Hammer picked up by Sorensen. Bears in a man-to-man. Coach loves to switch defenses here. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, nice play by Nate Daly. They tried to go high post to Stahelli. Knocked down by Nate Daly. Quickly up ahead, Tristan to Gunner. Gunner into the big man. Lovelace blocks it and wanted the foul. Stahelli comes away with it. Lovelace is huge. He's 6'5", and he has got to be, he's the meat hook out there, Bear fans. I mean, he's 6'5", but he's probably, 260. He's a big boy out there. Nate Daly playing some pretty good defense on him. Left wing, that's Caden Barney. Barney looks at 3 out to Loveless. Loveless right wing to TJ Timey. Timey into the game. Timey takes Buse off the dribble, nowhere to go. Gets to Barney. Barney walk. Turnover on the Warriors. Your Bears lead 4-1 here. 4:48 left in the first quarter. Again, the winner will play Dixie in the state semifinal. The loser will take on Logan in the consolation bracket. That was a great game, Bear fans. Logan hung tight with him for a long time, and Dixie just wore him down the stretch. After Rylan Jones fouled out, there was nobody that could score for the Logan Grizzlies. Tristan Hartfeld, low block to Litch. Litch goes into Timey, and Litch, that's not a great move by Litchford. He just spun right into a double team. There was nowhere for Litchford to go there. And that's a jump ball. They call it a jump. It's going to be Snow Canyon basketball in the alternating possession. Bears lead 4-1. Again, these are two of the better defensive teams in the 3A ranks. Richfield being the best defensive team. Bears took care of them last week thanks to a Tristan Hartfeld 3 with 9 seconds left to go. Bears again struggled to shoot against Snow Canyon. They're going to have to do better, or against Richfield. They're going to have to do better today. Barney lines up a 3, no good. Rebounded by Litchford, and Litchford's fouled on the rebound. That's going to be on Kobe Tupu, it looked like. Wait for the call here. Sure looked like it from here. Waiting for the call. They don't have the fouls on the board working. Oh, they called that on Timey. First on Timey. First team foul on the Warriors. Warriors going to apply a little token pressure. Tristan Hartfeld in the backcourt. He is picked up by Hunter Barney. Tristan across the timeline. Screen and roll with Litchford. He's got Litchford cutting. Litchford runs over Barney, and Barney was waiting for him. Good defense, or Stahelli was waiting for him. I apologize. That was a good defensive play by Stahelli. The charge on Litch. Going to be the first on Litchford. Second team foul on the Bears. Bears still lead 4-1. 4:08 left in the first quarter. Sloppy game so far here, and neither team getting very good looks. Snow Canyon had that one real good look on the backdoor cut, and they just blew the layup down low. To Kobe Tupu. Tupu goes baseline on Litchford, and he stepped out of bounds. Turnover on the Warriors. Bears basketball. Bridger Buse going to inbound Tristan Hartfeld. Again, the Warriors looking to apply some pressure here. Number 23, Hunter Barney, is going to pick up Tristan in the backcourt. Tristan left-handed dribble down the left sideline over there by the teams. Hands to Nate Daly. Bears, the designated home team, wearing their whites today. Out to Buse. Oh, pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Good. Bridger Buse for 2. Nice shot if Buse can get on track. He's the X factor for the Bears. Buse plays well. The Bears play well. 6-1 lead here for the Bears over the Snow Canyon Warriors. Straight away, that is Timey. Tupu into the right wing to number 23, Hunter Barney. Barney throws up a wild shot, but then there's the turnover. They force the turnover, and they get it to Stahelli. Stahelli with an easy bucket. Bears got to take better care of the ball than that. 6-3 Bears lead. Snow Canyon going to try to apply some pressure. Hunter Barney all over Hartfeld. Pops, hands it to Gunner. Tristan give and go, back to Gunner. Oh, beautiful. Gunner for 2. Gunner's got 6, Bear fans. Gunner played well against Richfield, and he continues that hot streak. Bears lead 8-3. 2:59 here left in the first quarter. The Bears looking pretty sharp against a good defensive team. Loveless is getting a little rest here. The big man is going to come back in for Snow Canyon on the next dead ball. Again, they try to run everything they do through Loveless. Barney to Stahelli. Stahelli straight away. Right wing to Timey. Timey looks at a 3, thinks better. Goes to Tupu. Tupu pull-up jumper from the free throw line. Rattles out. Nate Daly with a big board. Nate Daly gets Stahelli in the face with an elbow, and they're going to call Daly for the foul there. That's a dumb foul on Nate. Coach is not happy about that. He thought that should have been a foul on Snow Canyon, but you saw Daly, he grabbed it and he put the elbow in the face. He just wanted to clear a little space, probably got a little too aggressive. Marshall Pond going to check in. Oh, now they've got the fouls up and running. The Logan broadcast team didn't have the they didn't get the luxury of having the fouls put up there, and now we've got them. Barney looks to inbounds for the Warriors. Bears lead 8-3. Barney throws it in the bottom of the backboard, picked up by Gunner. Gunner hands to Bridger. Bridger to Tristan. Tristan's going to set up the offense. Coach Hunt calls it. Tristan in the backcourt. Walks across the big Thunderbird there across the timeline. Tristan Hartfeld, hippity-hop dribble on Barney. High post to Litch. Litch fakes. Hands back to Tristan. 3 on the way from Tristan. No. Rattles out. Hit every piece of the rim. Gunner with the rebound, keeps another possession alive. Litchford pull-up jumper, get in there, no. But Litchford is fouled. Litchford going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Bears just a little short with their shots. If those start to fall, this could get ugly for Snow Canyon in a hurry. Foul on Stahelli. Going to be the first on Stahelli. Second team foul on Snow Canyon. Litch going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Big Litch toes the free throw line. First one's up and it's down. Nice shot by Litch. Good free throw shooter for a big man. That's his first point of the game. Hey, Bear fans. Kent's Market and Tremont's remodeled their store to better serve you. Come in and see what they've done in the store and check out the bakery and deli. It's the best in northern Utah. Litch hits the nothing but net on his second one as well and gives the Bears a 10-3 lead. 2:05 left here in the first quarter. Bears looking good against Snow Canyon. Again, we thought this might be kind of a grinder game. Marshall Pond into the game for Nate Daly. Right wing, Barney. Looks to go straight away to Tupu, nothing there, into the corner to Staheli. Staheli's played since he was a sophomore. Staheli attacks. Oh, man. Gunnar Sorensen sent that one back and put a stamp on it. They can pick it up in the next county. Tristan comes out of there with a great block by Gunnar Sorensen. Tristan Hartfeld looks at Litch, high post. Tristan between the leg dribble. Screen and roll with Litch. Tristan goes off the screen, kicks it down to Marshall Pond, and Lovelace comes away with it, and he's fouled by Pond. Lovelace traveled, but they said no, he fouled him first. And that's going to be the first foul on Marshall. 14th foul on the Bears. Checking into the game for the Snow Canyon Warriors is Hunter Hammer, number 33. It's going to be Snow Canyon basketball. They're going to be working from right to left on your radio dial. 1:33 here left in the first quarter. In the backcourt, Caden Barney. Barney brings it across the timeline. Goes over to the right in front of the Bear River bench. Set up the offense. Barney straight away to his brother, Hunter Barney. Hunter Barney's let a three go, and that's an air ball. And that's going to be Bear River basketball. It might have drawn a little rim, but I don't think so, Bear fans. It's going to be Bear River basketball. 1:18 left here in the first. Bears lead 10-2-3. Bridger Buse to inbounds. Again, Snow Canyon going to try to pressure Tristan and Buse. Tristan calls the play between the dribble on Barney. Tells Bridger take his man out of there, and they poke it away from Tristan, but they foul him. Foul going to be on Barney. Tristan's too good of a ball handler. You can't do that to him. You're going to have to foul him to get that ball away from him. Bear River basketball, that's the first on Barney. Third team foul on the Warriors here. Again, Bears lead 10-3, 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Tristan into Litchford. Litchford out beyond the three-point line, hands it right back to Tristan. Tristan down Main Street, scoop shot, get in there! Oh, and they're going to say he was fouled. The bucket went, but they're going to say he was fouled on the drive, and he was fouled by number 23, Hunter Barney. That's 2 fouls in about 10 seconds here. 14 foul on the Warriors. And into the game is TJ Timey for Barney. Oh, wow, I thought Tristan, probably thought you counted that. Into Buse. Down low to Litch. Litch, turn around, baby hook. Good. Litchford gets that low, and it's easy money down there, Bear fans. Bears up 9 here, 12-3. Lovelace with the ball in the low block. Marshall Pond on him. Lovelace going to muscle his way to the hoop and misses. Pond may have got a piece of it. Pond pulls down the rebound, hands to Buse. Buse going to get it to Tristan. Tristan going to set up the O. Coach Scott Hunt calls the play. It's his crunch. It's designed to get a low block look or a shot from the free throw line here. Buse to Tristan. Now a little motion set here. Litchford thinks about the three. Then he's going to pull up in front of Lovelace, and he's short. Off the front of the iron, rebounded by the Warriors. And then Buse picks it out of the air. That was a beautiful play by Buse. Easy layup for Bridger. Timey tried to throw it the length of the court, and Buse just grabbed it out of the air and took it in for the easy layup. Bears looking real solid here, folks. Bears up 14-3 all over the Snow Canyon Warriors. Right wing, Caden Barney. Barney nowhere to go. Gets it to Hunter Hammer, back to Barney, straight away to Lovelace. Back to Barney, 4 seconds left here in the first. Barney to Lovelace. They're going to have to let a three go. Three out of the corner from Timey, no good. So at the end of one, your Bear River Bears in total command. 14-3 lead. We're going to take a quick break, Bear fans. Don't go anywhere. You listen to 104.9 FM, home of the Bear River Bears. We'll be back in 1 minute, Bear fans. Welcome back, Bear River basketball fans. You're listening to 104.9 FM, home of the Bear River Bears. Started the second quarter, your Bears lead 14-3 here in the quarterfinals of the state playoffs. We're broadcasting live from the Centrum. It's home of the Southern Utah University Thunderbirds. And Bears turn it over here on the first possession of the second quarter. They went high post to Litch, and then Buse cut through, and Buse just couldn't corral the pass from Litchford. Went off his hands, so it's Warrior basketball. In the backcourt, Caden Barney. He's working right to left on your radio dial for the Snow Canyon Warriors. Again, great first quarter by the Bears. Bears in total control in that first. Bears running a little 2-3 zone here, and there's a travel on Kobe Tupu. It seems like that this Snow Canyon team maybe hadn't scouted the Bears too well. I'm not sure here, because they look like looks like they're seeing everything for the first time here by Bear River. Coach Scott Hunt calls the play. Tristan relays it to the team. Tristan standing out on the Thunderbird, crosses Tupu over right wing Buse. Buse left wing Nate Daly into the corner to Tristan. They got Litchford down low on the big man. Litchford's got it. Litchford up under, get in there. He's fouled. Litch going to the free throw line to shoot two. That one looks like it was on Staheli on the backside. It was. Litchford too quick for the big guy, and that's the second on Staheli. Litchford's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Bears lead 14-3. Litchford's got 4 points in the early going. Gunnar Sorensen with 6, and Buse with 4. First one on the way from Litch. Back iron. Get in there. No. Rattles out for Litch. Hey, Bear fans. Post Cereals, they're your neighbor. They're located across the street from the hospital. They're involved in the community, providing service to various organizations and charities. Post Cereal, true to their roots. Second one on the way from Litch and gets in. That one snuck in. It gives Litchford 5 on the game. Bears lead 15-3. Snow Canyon quickly down the court, looking for Lovelace in the. Oh, it's stolen by Nate Daly, and Gunner picks it up. Beautiful. They tried the entry pass to Lovelace, and Nate Daly's got a big old paw in there, poked it away. Tristan across the timeline. Bears leading 15-3. Listen to 104.9 FM, home of the Bears. They tried to put Tupu on Tristan. Tristan left-handed scoop. Oh wow, what a shot! Tristan Hartfeld, are you kidding me? The bigger defender on him, and Tristan with the scoop from his knees gets it to go and gives the Bears a 17-3 lead here in the state quarterfinals at Southern Utah. Bears up on Snow Canyon again by 14. Tupu at the free throw line out to Lovelace. Lovelace straight away to number 11, Caden Barney. You know, an interesting thing about this Desert Hills team coached by James Brown, the Snow Canyon team, they beat Desert Hills twice this season. That's both their best wins. They beat Desert Hills once by 19. Desert Hills ranked 5th in the state right now, so they must just be a matchup nightmare for Desert Hills. Into the low post to Timey, turnaround, no good. Rebounded by Gunner. Out to Tristan. Tristan surveys the scene here. Tristan up the court to Litchford. He beats, and then Litchford right through the old hands there. Looked like two frying pans coming together for Litchford. He just couldn't quite corral it. Pawn going to come into the game and give Litchford a quick breather. Again, Bears up 17-3. You're listening to 104.9 FM. Home of the Bear Bears. It's going to be Snow Canyon basketball. Tegan Mendenhall coming into the game for the big man Lovelace. You know what? I've seen Lovelace come out at least. This is the third time I think he's coming out for rest. Second. He must not be in real great shape. They come out and they get him a breath, and then he comes back in here. Mendenhall hands to Timey. Timey, right wing down the corner to Mendenhall. Mendenhall nowhere to go. Back to Timey. Straight away to Tupu. Tupu to Barney. Barney back to Tupu. Tupu around the back dribble. Nowhere to go. Back to Barney. Straight away to Mendenhall. Into the corner to Tupu, and he shoots a big old brick. Barely draws iron. Tristan comes out of there with it, and Tristan tries to dribble between two Warriors, and they're going to get one of them for the foul. Wait and see who the call's on. And that's going to be on 24. Timey, his second. 16 foul on the Snow Canyon Warriors. 5:46 left till half. Your Bears up 17-3. Again, 17-3. Your Bears lead. Bears defense has been lights out good here. Buse hands to Hartfeld. Hartfeld comes around the curl, and he's fouled before the shot, and that foul is going to be on Tegan Mendenhall. First on Mendenhall, 17 foul. That is not the guy they want to send to the free throw line. Guess what? He's going there. Tristan to toe the charity stripe and shoot the front end of a one-on-one here. Again, Tristan, one of the better free throw shooters in the whole state of Utah. If you're just joining me, Tristan leads the state in 3A in assists, and it's not even close. And he is also, while we're at it, he is second in three-point buckets made per game, behind only Ryland Jones. And here's another little stat for you. Bridger Buse 5th in the state in steals this year. Bridger Buse having, again, a great defensive player front end. Good for Tristan. Tristan's got 3. Balloons that Bear lead up to 15, 18-3. Again, Bears all over the Snow Canyon Warriors. Tristan to shoot his second, and it is good. Tristan Hartfeld knocks both of them down. He's got 4. We have a 19-3 Bear lead. Down low to Lovelace. Lovelace. No good. Marshall Pond, pretty good defense. You can hear Coach Gary Huber pleading with Marshall Pond, yelling at him, saying, stay strong, stay low. Lovelace he's a load down there. Tristan Hartfeld takes Hunter Hammer off the dribble and pulls it back out. Sets up the offense. Oh, bad pass by Hartfeld. You don't see many of those. And Caden Barney tried to throw it all the way like a baseball pass over here to the right wing to Buse, and Caden Barney saw it and anticipated it, but went right through Barney's hands, and Bear basketball. Almost a turnover by the Bears there. Tristan Hartfeld slaps the trigger into the corner to Buse. Buse, low to Marshall. Marshall, nice pass to Gunner. Gunner, nowhere to go. Turnaround jumper. Good. Gunner Sorensen's got 8. 21-3 lead. Wow, it is all Bear River folks here. Straight away to Mendenhall. Mendenhall, left wing to Hunter Barney. Straight away to Lovelace. Lovelace over to the right wing here to Hunter Hammer. Hunter Hammer attacks. Little scoop shot blocked from behind by Gunner. He's got 2 big blocks. Nice play by Gunner. He hands to Tristan. Bears lead 21-3. 4:42 left here in the second quarter. Tristan being picked up by Hunter Barney. Barney really playing him aggressively. Tristan, little hippity hop dribble, crosses him over, high post to Pond, backdoor cut to Buse, reverse layup, and Buse is fouled. Lovelace had no choice but to foul him. First on Loveless. It's going to be the 18th foul on the Snow Canyon Warriors. And Buse going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Buse has 4 points here. Buse looking very good so far, Buse. First one up and in for Buse. Gives the Bears a 22-3 lead. Yes, Bear fans, I said that right, 22-3 lead. And Bear fans, if you have any questions about home loan financing here in Box Elder, Canada, give Jonathan Roberts at Envision Finance and Mortgage call 257-LOAN. Bridger Buse coming out after making both free throws. And Jake Daly, sophomore, first action here in the state quarterfinal. So we have on the court right now the brothers Daly, Tristan Hartfeld, Marshall Pond, and Gunnar Sorensen. 23-3, the Bears lead. 4:23 left here in the second quarter. Stehely, left wing, nowhere to go. Gunnar cuts him off. Stehely back the other way. And Gunnar blocks that one. They get Gunnar for the foul. Looked pretty good from here, but they're going to call it the foul on Gunnar. It's the second. Gunnar playing some great defense here tonight. Second on Gunnar. 15 foul here on the Bears. Brock Stehely going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Stehely with all 3 points here in the game for the Snow Canyon Warriors. First one on the way from Stehely, and he got it. Makes it a 23-4 game. Hey, Bear fans, Crump-Reese Motor Company in Tremont. And get in there and check out a new Buick, Cadillac, GMC truck, or Chevrolet. They have that small town feel you love. Crump-Reese Motor Company. They're different in a good way. Stehely's second one on the way, and it's also good. Makes it a 23-5 Bear River lead. Litchford back into the game here. Gunnar goes out, Litchford in. Gunner's got those 2 fouls. Now Snow Canyon's going to extend that pressure full court here. It's a 1-2-2. Looking to trap in the corners. Jake Daly, who's got the 2-point guards in the game, to Buse, or to Tristan. Tristan skip pass over to Nate Daly. Nate Daly back over to Tristan. High post to Marshall. Marshall faces. Back to Tristan. Tristan tries to go high post to Litchford, nothing there. Marshall Pond comes away with it. Back to Tristan. Bears going to reset. Now high post to Marshall. Pull up by Marshall. Back iron. Marshall gets his own rebound. Floater. Get in there, Marshall. He got it. First bucket of the game for Big Marshall. And we have a 25-5 lead for the Bears. We have a timeout on the court, and that's a full timeout. So we're going to take that, Bear fans. You're listening to 104.9 FM. We're going to take a 1-minute break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Out of the timeout, your Bear River Bears lead 25-5 here in the state quarterfinals. 3:39 left until halftime. Again, Bears up 25-5. Very balanced game for the Bears. Snow Canyon with the basketball. Working right to left on the radio dial. They're wearing their visiting green, trimmed in white. Barney, right wing, into the corner. On the right corner is a brother. Out straight away to Loveless. Loveless to Stehely. Now back around to Barney. That's Caden Barney. Barney thinks about the 3. Straight away to Kobe Tupu. Tupu sets up the offense again. Left wing to Hunter Barney. Straight away to Loveless. Boy, if you're 6'5 and 270 or 260 like Loveless, get on the low block. Why are you starting the offense through him so far away from the hoop? I don't understand that. And we got a 3-second count on, that's on Snow Canyon. That's going to be turnover. Bears lead 25-5. 3:03 left here in the second quarter. Bears in complete control. Bears with a great first half so far. This is just what the doctor ordered going into a big game against Dixie tomorrow. Bears need to keep the pressure on. I'm worried this thing might get a little like the Morgan game. If Bear River needs like a 30-point lead, because you know Snow Canyon is going to try to muddy things up. And there's a travel on Jake Daly. He got a little excited, the sophomore, just with a walk. It's going to be Snow Canyon basketball. Coach Hunter is telling, he's getting that. He's in Tristan Hartfeld's ear. He's saying, and Jake Daly, he's attack this thing. You got to attack that with the dribble. If you see a lane, you attack it. So we'll see how the Bears respond to that. Again, Snow Canyon running a 1-2-2 little trap there. Bears up 25-5 into the backcourt. That's Caden Barney with the basketball. Barney picked up by Hartfeld. Bears strictly man-to-man here. Hands to Tupu and or to Timey, and we have a foul. It's going to be on Jake Daly. He got hammered on the screen. They thought Coach Hunt thought maybe a moving screen, but it wasn't. First on Jake. 16 foul on the Bears. Again, Bears lead 25-5. Appreciate you tuning in to 104.9 FM. This is Clint Payne. We're broadcasting live from the Centrum here at Southern Utah University in Cedar City. Downloaded Stehely. He's able to get it out to Barney. Ugly shot by Barney, but it goes. First basket from somebody other than Stehely makes it a 25-7 Bear River lead. Tristan in the middle of the court to Litch, and Litch is fouled. He's going to the free throw line. That's on Stehely. If it is, it is. And that's 3 on Stehely. He's coming out. 19 foul on the Warriors. Litchford going to the free throw line, shoot the one and. Hey, Bear fans, if you're not in the mood for a burrito or taco, try one of Taco Time's fresh signature salads. Try a crisp Fiesta salad starting at only $3.49. This good only at Taco Time. Make sure you get the famous ranch dressing, Atwood's ranch dressing on it. Litchford, front end, here it comes, Dust. Nice job by Litch. He's got 6. And he gives your Bears 26-7 lead. Again, this is Clint Payne. Apologize missing that Richfield game. Things got in the way of my hobby, unfortunately. Sometimes that happens. Litchford misses the back end of that 1-on-1. Rebounded by Snow Canyon. Bears up 26-7. Quickly to Timey. Left-handed runner, no good. And who's going to come out of there? Tristan Hartfeld comes out of there. Nice rebound by Tristan. Tristan to Jake. Again, Snow Canyon looking to trap. Over the top to Tristan. Tristan long pass to Nate Daly. In the middle court to Mike Litchford. Litchford out to Tristan. 3 on the way. No. And rebounded by Marshall. Johnny on the spot. Marshall misses an easy jumper there. It was like a 5-foot, just kind of a push shot. Timey comes out of there. Tristan stands and takes the charge. Yep, great play by Tristan Hartfeld. Just stood in there and took the charge. 3rd on Timey. Player control, so we're coming down at Bear River basketball on the offensive foul. It's 10th team foul, so we'll be in the double bonus here the rest of the way. Bears up 26-7, taking the Snow Canyon Warriors out behind the woodshed here, beating them like a rented mule. It's all Bear River at this point. Buse in for Jake Daly. Again, this is good for the Bears. Let's get that big lead and then get ready and focus on Dixie. Maybe get Tristan and Bridger and a few of these guys a little bit of rest. Snow Canyon looking to trap still. Over the top to Nate Daly. Nate Daly back to Buse straight away. Buse going to set it up. Tristan left wing into the corner of Nate Daly. High post Litch. Litch down low to Marshall. Great pass by Litchford. Great catch by Marshall. Up and in for Pawn. He's got 4. Very, very good teamwork. Very efficient passing of the basketball right there. Looked great. Straight away to Tupu. Tupu left wing to Hunter Hammer. Hammer. Straight away to Caden Barney. Barney to Hammer. Hammer into the middle key. Nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Tupu. Long 3. No good. Rebound by Buse. Bears are in complete control on the glass. And that has been huge. There is no second shots for Snow Canyon. It is 1 and out. Into the middle of the court. Litchford's going to attack. Fakes up in Litchford. Wow. Bears just putting on a clinic. 30-7. Bear River leads with 1:05 left here in the first half of the state quarterfinal from Southern Utah. Bears all over Snow Canyon. Caden Barney to Tupu. Left wing to Hunter Hammer. Hunter Hammer into the corner to Barney. Left wing Hammer. He's going to let a 3 go. No good. And Pawn tracks it down. Again, they are not allowing Snow Canyon any offensive rebounds. Bear River just attacking the glass. Tristan's going to walk it across the timeline. Standing on that Thunderbird. He's going to get it across the timeline. Jump step, hands to Litchford on the high post, kind of just over on the left wing there. Back to Tristan. They're looking to trap him. Tristan gets it out of the trap to Buse. 26 seconds left. Bears looking for that last shot. Tristan splits the double team. He's going to attack. Pull-up jumper. Back iron. Rebounded by Nate Daly. Knocked out of his hands. Ball's loose. They're going to call the foul on Nate. That one was knocked out of Nate's hands from Tupu. He came from behind and just knocked it out. Poked it away out of Nate's hands. That's 17 fouls. That's 2 on Nate Daly. So we're going to come down the other end. We're going to shoot 1-on-1. 16 seconds left till half. Bears in complete control. 30-7. Mason Anderson checking in. Mason Anderson tonight wearing 21. Got a technical at Richfield. He's switched back and forth between 24 and 21 all season. Hopefully they have that in the book right this time. Coach Hunt giving Nate a talking to about it's just a hustle foul. Nate just giving max effort. Nate's a max effort type of player. Again, he does the things that don't show up in the score in the stat sheet. Nate doing a very good job. Kobe Tupu to shoot 1 and 16 seconds left here in the first half. Again, it's Bears all over Snow Canyon, 30-7. Hey, Bear fans, it's C&R Trailer Sales in Tremont. They have the Crossroads RV trailer that you want. Prices vary depending on style. Call today, 257-1308. And if you hate it when a car salesman sinks his hooks into you, you can't leave the dealership until you buy. Well, that's not how it is at Crump Reese Motor Company in Tremont. They're low on pressure but high in customer service. They're different in a good way. I hope this isn't that we've got a book issue again. I sure hope this isn't Mason Anderson. We got a technical in Richfield for having the wrong jersey. If it is, that's going to be unfortunate. 2 games in a row that we don't get the official book right. But it might be on Snow Canyon here. Teams have both been switching in and out. Bears lead 30-7. Nice arena, Bear fans. If you've never been here before, it is a really nice arena. Not big, but not a bad seat in the house here. Again, home of the Thunderbirds. Your Bears 15-7 overall, 5-3 in Region 11 play. And we have a technical on Snow Canyon. Technical on Snow Canyon. So last week it was the Bears getting the technical. At least he pointed Snow Canyon's way, waiting for the official call. I mean, I assume they'll let Kobe Tupu shoot his free throws here. They're discussing it, so they'll let Tupu shoot the free throws. That's what they're going to do. They'll shoot the 101 down here. If he misses the first one, obviously, they'll just come down and shoot the technical. So here we go, Tupu with the lanes cleared. He's going to shoot the 101. Here's the front end. Bears lead 30-7 after a book technical. Tupu gets the front end. Makes it 30-8 Bears lead. Tupu going to shoot the second one here. Toes the charity stripe, lets her loose, and got it. Then we're going to come down to the other end where I assume it will be Tristan Hartfeld shooting for the Bears. So this is the same thing that happened in Bearver at Richfield. I was really crossing my fingers that we didn't have a technical on Mason Anderson for switching jerseys. We've gone back between 24 and 21 all season. Coming down to the other end here, Tristan to shoot the technical free throws. Number 25, the senior leader's got 4 here in the first half. Shoots the first one up and in for Tristan. He's got 5. Makes it a 31-9 lead for the Bears. Tristan toes that charity stripe. Going to let the second one loose here. Great free throw shooter, almost 90%. Gets the second one as well. 32-9, your Bears lead. 16 seconds left in the first half. Bearver basketball after the 2 free throws by Hartfeld. We had a book technical on the Snow Canyon Warriors and Coach James Brown. That's unfortunate when that happens. Bears going with 2 high and 2 low here. Tristan looking for Litchford. He's got Litchford. He gives it to him. Litchford going to hand back to Tristan. Bears going to play for the last shot here. And neither team with a 3-pointer, but Buse is going to get a good look at one. Front end, no good. Rebounded by Mendenhall. 6 seconds left. Hands to Barney. Barney quickly up court. Crosses over on Buse. In deep. Hits Litchford. Throws it up and in at the buzzer. So Barney with a shot at the buzzer. He's got 4 here in the first half, and he makes it a 32-11 lead at halftime. So your Bears up 32-11 all over the Snow Canyon Warriors. We're going to take a quick break here, Bear fans. We'll be back in 2 minutes with halftime stats and keys to the second half. You're listening to 104.9 FM, home of the Bearver Bears. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. 104.9 FM, home of the Bearver Bears. It's halftime here at the Centrum in Cedar City, Utah, the home of the Southern Utah University Thunderbirds. The state quarterfinal matchup today sees your Bearver Bears taking on the Snow Canyon Warriors, and the Bears at halftime are all over Snow Canyon, 32-11. Great team basketball, great balance by the Bears. Mike Litchford and Gunnar Sorensen both with 8, Tristan Hartfeld with 6, Bridger Buse with 6, and Marshall Pond off the bench with 4. The Bears just sharing the basketball, controlling the offensive glass, doing a phenomenal job, not letting Snow Canyon get any second looks. They've been very good defensively as well. A lot of on-the-ball pressure, caused a lot of turnovers. Again, the difference in this game, Coach James Brown and Snow Canyon Warriors look ill-prepared to face this Bear team. It's almost like they haven't watched any film on Bear. I'm not sure if they thought they'd just roll in here and take care of the this third-place team out of Region 11. But, this Bear basketball team, in my opinion, is one of the best 5 teams in the state. Right now, your rankings look like this. Dixie 1, Logan 2, Juan Diego 3, Canyon View 4, Desert Hills 5. I think they have 4 of the 5 right. Canyon View does not belong in the top 5 in my opinion. That's Bear River. That's the other team in the top 5. But Logan Dixie played the first game this morning, and one of them is going to the consolation round, and that would be the Logan Grizzlies. Dixie beats the Logan Grizzlies. They played earlier in the season, and Dixie beat Logan with a shot at the buzzer. It was like a 61-60 game. Well, tonight Dixie takes care of Logan 68-57. They were led by All-State player Tyler Bennett. He's the state's leading scorer. He had 17, but you know what? Bennett is so smooth, Bear fans. He's a great basketball player. He's going to play college ball somewhere. Maybe not at a big division, like a big Mountain West, Pac-12 level school, but he could easily play Big Sky. He's 6'4", maybe 6'5". He's got a sweet stroke. He's really fundamentally sound. That's what the Bears are going to have to prepare for tomorrow. But Bennett has a host of players that can help him. They've got Big Richard Guyman, is 6'8". He had several big thunderous dunks in the second half to put Logan away, and coming from the short corner just on a baseline cut. Bears already, I don't want to look ahead of this, but Bears up 32-11 at half, and they've been in complete control. Coach is going to have to preach in halftime here. No letdown, no letdown, no letdown. Bears just keep playing this good physical, team basketball, and you're going to be fine. Again, Bears paced by Mike Litchford and Gunnar Sorensen, both with 8. Bridger Buse with 6. Tristan with 6, and Marshall Pond with 4. So Logan, they will go to the consolation bracket. They will play the loser of this Bear vs. Snow Canyon game. So right now it looks like they'll be taking on Snow Canyon tomorrow at 12:50 here at Southern Utah. Bears will play tomorrow night if they win at 7:30 here at the Centrum against the Dixie Flyers. So let's hope the Bears can hang on and then move to the state semifinals. Cheerleaders, your Bear cheerleaders out here, and they did a great job performing at halftime for this crowd. It's a decidedly Snow Canyon crowd here. There's a handful of smattering of Bear students that made the trip, and then obviously parents and friends of the team. This is a long ways for the Bears to come. Bears and Grizzlies obviously traveling further than any two fan bases in this year's state tournament. So later in the day here we have the Pineview Panthers against Canyon View, and then the late game is at 2:30. It's Juan Diego Soaring Eagle versus the Desert Hill Thunder. So a couple of good games on tap, Bear fans. If you're on your way down here, you're not making it for today's game, but coming for next week's game, or tomorrow's game, drive safe. Roads were clear. Everything was good. It was smooth sailing on the way down. I made the drive this morning. Again, missed you guys at the Richfield game. Glad to be back on the air. Appreciate Richfield letting us use their broadcast, though. And this has been a fun one so far. Again, Bears up 32-11. 3:48 left here until half before we get going in the second half. Your leader statistically for the season for your Bears, Mike Litchford leads the Bears in scoring with 14 a game, 3.9 rebounds. Tristan Hartfeld, 13.7 points, 5.5 assists, and that's the book stats. But I know I got word that he's actually a little over 6 there, 6 assists per game, 6.1 I do believe, 3.3 rebounds per game for Tristan, 1.4 steals. If he's not your first team All-State point guard, Bear fans, something is wrong. Tristan Hartfeld is a phenomenal point guard. He just does a great job setting the table for this Bear basketball team. Bridger Buse having a nice senior season, 8.3 points a game, 3 assists, 1.9 steals. Again, that's good for 5th in the state. Gunnar Sorensen, 8.1 points a game and 4.5 rebounds. Nate Dowley, 4.7 points a game and 5 boards a game. He leads this team in rebounds. Nate Dowley also the king of hustle stats. Nate does so many things that just don't show up in the books. And Bears in complete control, Bear fans. It's halftime here at the Centrum in Southern Utah. Your Bears up 32-11. We're going to take about a 1-minute break here. We'll be back for the start of the second half. You're listening to 104.9 FM, home of the Bears. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Here for the start of the second half, 3A quarterfinals here from the Centrum in Southern Utah. Your Bears back out onto the court for a little, get a couple shots in here before the second half gets underway. Bears lead 32-11 all over the Snow Canyon Warriors. Keys to the second half, the Bears need to continue to control the glass. I think that first and foremost, you cannot let Snow Canyon muddy up the waters defensively. You know they're going to try. They're going to try to make it like Morgan in the last quarter of the Morgan game when the Bears got up by almost 30 on Morgan, and Morgan just played this gritty, ugly, again, like I said, muddy defense that just kind of ground everything to a halt. And that's what Snow Canyon and Coach James Brown are going to have to try to do if they want to get back in this game. I'd like to see the Bears open this thing up to about 30, get some of the younger players some time. Bear fans, I was talking to Dave Simmons, the voice of the Logan Grizzlies, between games here. Sat in on Dave's broadcast and appreciate him letting me do that. But how good is Bear River and Logan going to be next year? Logan with all those youngsters, Bear River bringing back 2 juniors that start, and then a whole bevy of juniors and a couple of sophomores that played on a JV team that went 19-1. They were undefeated till the last game of the season. On a honestly, I know there's some good teams from down here in the South. The next year, those got to be the two odds-on favorite to win the 3A state title, Logan and Bear River. They're just putting so much back. They're going to be two very, very tough teams to contend with. And we're ready to go. Second half here, Snow Canyon basketball. They're going to be moving from left to right on your radio dial. Bears going to go, it looks like straight man again here. Barney. Out front to Colby to Tupu. Cut to the other Barney. And he misses the layup, but it's rebounded by Lovelace. And Lovelace' foul. Hopefully that's not a gunner. It's either on Litch or gunner waiting for the call here. And they called that on Litch. It looked like he held up 24, but I think he meant 23. We'll wait for the official one. That's 2-1 Litch. First team foul on the Bears. Big Lovelace going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Lovelace did not score in the first half. He is their leading scorer. Oh, they gave it to Hartfeld? Really? Wow, okay. And Lovelace steps up there and makes the first one. Makes it a 32-12 game, as close as Snow Canyon's been in a while. I better take that one away from, I gave it to Litchford, take it away from Litchford and give it to Tristan. I didn't even see Tristan in there. Lovelace knocks down the second one as well. Snow Canyon again going to try to put some pressure. They're putting TJ Timey. He's a big, strong, probably 6'2" here, trying to put him on Tristan. Make things difficult for Hartfeld. Right wing Buse. Buse guarded by Barney. He's got Nate Daly cutting back door, doesn't go straight away to Tristan. Timey out on Tristan. He's got Buse. Oh, Barney saw it. He thought he had Buse cutting back door. Timey up, layup it in. He's fouled by Tristan. Bucket's good. Again, Bears need to keep the intensity up. Snow Canyon on a little run here to start the second half. Bucket by Timey makes it a 32-15 game here. Timeout on the court. It's on Bear River timeout, and Coach Hunt wants a timeout immediately. It's a full one, so we'll take that. 32-15 Bear River leads. We'll be back in 1 minute. Bear fans, you listen to 104.9 FM, home of the Bear River Bears. Welcome back, Bear River basketball fans. Out of the timeout, TJ Timey coming to the free throw line to shoot the and one free throw. Bears lead 32-15. Snow Canyon on a 4-0 run to start the second half. Timey lines up the free throw. Left-hander, no good, back iron. Rebounded by Nate Daly. You know, one thing I love about Coach Hunt is his use of timeouts. He saw that the Bears just lacked the energy in the second half. They got the big lead and came out flat. Straight away to Litch. Litch is going to attack and kick it out to, no, he gets it knocked out of his hands by Stahelli. Straight over back to Buse. Litchford's able to corral it to Gunner. Pull-up jumper, right corner, no good by Gunner. Rebounded by Stahelli. Snow Canyon with just a little giddy up in their stride here. Bears still lead 32-15. 7 minutes left here in the third. Snow Canyon on a 4-0 run to start the third. Lovelace turns around and shoots the jumper. No good. Rebounded by Buse. Lovelace flat-footed shot. He's got a big body there. He's got to carry a lot of weight into that shot. Tristan around the back on Barney. Barney's dogging Tristan. They're going to double-team Tristan. Somebody's got to be open. Gunner attacks over the big guy and count it. Gunner Sorensen right in Lovelace's mug for 2. Going to go to the free throw line and shoot the end one here. Beautiful play there by Gunner to go right at the big fella. Gunner going to try to make it a 20-point Bear River lead. 34-15. 6:39 left. Gunner's and one free throw. Rattles off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Tupu. Hands it to Barney. Barney, screen and roll with Tupu. Litchford hedges into the corner to Timey. Timey goes low post to Lovelace. Knocked out of there by Daly. He hands it to Tristan. Tristan up ahead to Buse. And Buse dribbles it right off his leg and out of bounds. Turnover on the Bears. And Bears, again, Coach Hunt really was not happy with the effort here in the start the third by the Bears. Still not extremely happy over there, but a little play to Gunner quelled the run by Snow Canyon. Barney's going to attack, kick it out to Stahelli. 3 on the way from Stahelli, and he got it. Brock Stahelli for 3. This is what you worry about when you get a big lead like that. Into the corner to Gunner, and we get a foul on Stahelli. Oh, offensive foul. They called Tristan for an offensive foul. Stahelli came up the trap, and they called the offensive foul on Tristan. Coach Hunt really not happy about that. You can hear the a few boos from the Bear fans. Second on Tristan. Actually, that's the third on Tristan. Second team foul, or third team foul on the Bears here in the second half. Bears lead 34-18. Bears can't let up with the momentum here. Again, Bears up 34-18. Into the backcourt to Barney. Barney Walks a kind of a half jog across the timeline. Picked up by Tristan. Out to Tupu. Long three by Tupu. No good. Back iron. Rebounded by Timey. Timey looking for Tupu in the low block. Nothing there. Out to Loveless. Loveless to Timey in the corner. Back to Loveless straight away. Timey in the right wing. Straight away to Tupu. Tupu thinks about the three again. Thinks better. Goes over to Barney, left wing. And that's Hunter Barney. High post to Tupu. That's a walk. They got him. Yep, that's a walk. You could see that from here. Tupu made a nice move and then just drug that other foot. Turnover on Snow Canyon. Snow Canyon going to apply that full court pressure here. Trying to make life difficult for Tristan. Tristan fakes the pass to Buse. Attacks across the timeline. Left-handed dribble. Out to Nate Dowley. Straight away to Buse. Buse. High post to Litch. Litch. Right in the big guy's face. Up in. Count it. Hooping the harm. Mike Litchford doing dirty work. That's two quick ones on the big fellow Loveless. Litchford going to go to the free throw line, shoot the and one. Litchford's got 10 in the game. Him and Gunner showing some both with 10. The and one coming from Big Litch. Toes the charity stripe, lets her loose. Good for Litch. Gives the Bears a 37-18 lead. Then Bears up 37-18, 5:12 left here in the third quarter. Barney hands to his brother, Hunter Barney, stolen by Litchford. Nice play. That was Hunter Barney, just dribbled a little high, and Litchford reached a big paw in there and pulled it away. That's Tristan, hippity hop dribble across the timeline, guarded by Hunter Barney, and Barney with the hip check, and that's a foul. It's going to be the third on Hunter Barney. First, let's see, 13 foul here, the half on the Snow Canyon Warriors. Into the game, Stahelli back in for the Warriors, and Hunter Hammer in. Bears have not made a substitution here in the second half. 4:54 left in the third. Bears lead 37-18. You'll see 104.9 FM, home of the Bears. Skip pass out of bounds to Nate Dowley. Nate Dowley back to Tristan. Almost the backcourt by Tristan. He's able to pick it up. Guarded by Hunter Hammer. Tristan tries to go high post. Is stolen out of there by Barney. Barney gets the left-handed layup. Up and in. That's Caden Barney. We have a 37-20 Bear River lead. Nate Dowley, left corner, straight away to Tristan. Tristan looking high post to Litch. He's got him. Stahelli trying to guard Litch. Litch fakes up, and he's fouled, and he's going to the free throw line to shoot two. And that one's on TJ Timey from the backside, I'm sure. Looked like Timey tripped him, and Litchford about got that to go. That's 4 on TJ Timey. They got to get him out. Coach James Brown's got a substitute coming in. It looks like Tegan Mendenhall. Litchford going to shoot 2 here. Big Litch has got 11 in the game. Litchford toes the charity stripe. First one on the way, short. Mendenhall in for Timey. Hey Bear fans, seeing our trailer sales in Tremont, and they carry several new and used flatbeds for your farm or work truck. Call today, 257-1308. Litchford to shoot the second. Missed the first one, just short. Bears lead 37-20. Second one on the way by Litch, and that one also missed. Rebounded by Stahelli. Those are ones you have to have. Out to Barney. Barney attacks. Gives it to Mendenhall. Mendenhall straight away to Tupu. Tupu corner. Stahelli 3 on the way, and he got it. Stahelli got another one. Coach cannot be real happy about the defensive effort here in the third quarter. Bears getting outscored in the third. Hartfeld skip past to Buse. They need to take advantage of the numbers here. Litchford loses the ball in the high post. Goes back to Buse. Bears going to reset. 4:02 left. Bears up 37-23. Close to Snow Canyon's been in a long time. High post to Litch. Litchford on Tupu. Pull up jumper. Free throw line good. Nothing but net for Litch. Tupu, it's a tough matchup for Tupu. Litchford's too quick for him off the dribble, and then just he backs off, and Litchford knocks down the jumper. Mendenhall slips, goes into the corner to Barney, back to Mendenhall, straight away to Tupu. Tupu to Mendenhall, into the corner to Barney. Barney back to Mendenhall. Barney, Mendenhall is playing catch across the top of this zone, now to Stahelli. Bears in a 3-2, little matchup zone out to Tupu on the baseline. Straight away to Stahelli. Another 3 on the way. Brock Stahelli's on fire. He's got 3 threes this quarter. Makes it a 39-26 game. Snow Canyon hanging around. Tristan's fouled by Hunter Hammer. First on Hammer. 15 foul here on the Snow Canyon Warriors. Tristan did push off, and that's what Coach James Brown wanted for the Warriors, the offensive foul call on Tristan. But you know what? Yeah, I mean, Hunter Hammer may as well have thrown a saddle on Tristan and just ridden him down court. That foul should have been called long before the push-off by Tristan. Bridger Buse to inbounds for the Bears. Bears yet to hit a 3 in this game. Crazy stat there. Bears a good 3-point shooting team, and they have not hit a 3. Bridger into the backcourt here to Mike Litchford. Litchford going to hand to Tristan. Tristan going to set up the offense. Tristan guarded by Caden Barney. Tristan crosses Barney over. Picks his dribble up, goes straight away to Nate Daly, hands to Buse, a little motion set here for the Bears, looking for a good shot. In the corner, Tristan, 2 on the way, no good. And knocked out of bounds by Bear River. Snow Canyon basketball, 2:52 left in the third. Bear River only up by 13. Bear River's been up by as many as 21, I do believe, maybe 22. Snow Canyon chipping away here. Bears getting outscored this quarter by, on 3 threes by Brock Stahelli. The seniors come to play here. They look at a 3 out to Barney. Baseline to number 35, Mendenhall. Mendenhall to Hunter Hammer. Hunter Hammer left wing to Barney. That's Caden Barney. Caden Barney, left wing, Hunter Hammer. Straight away, Caden Barney, 3 on the way. No good. Rebounded by Hunter Hammer. Hunter Hammer is fouled. Goes back up, and they call it on Tristan. If they did, it's 4. And they did. They called it on Tristan. That's 4 on Hartfeld. 4th team foul. Your All-State point guard is going to have to come to the bench here. Tristan says I was straight up. Gav Franck coming in. Gav Franck going to get some time here. Hunter Hammer shooting 2. First one on the way. No good by Hammer. Tristan going to come out. Gav Franck coming in. Bears are going to need big Gav Franck, the junior, to step up in a big way here. With Tristan saddled with 4 fouls with only 2:24 left here in the third. Hammer to shoot his second one. Not a great free throw shooter. He got that one though. Bears getting outscored here in the third. 39-27, 12-point game. Nate Daly to Buse. Buse in the backcourt. They got it across the timeline. He gets it to Gunner. Gunner out to Nate Daly. Nate Daly picks his dribble up. Tries to go to Gav. It's tipped by Barney. Gav gets it. They're going to try to trap Gav Franck. And they foul him. Looks like that was on one of the brothers, Barney, waiting to see which one it was. And it was on Hunter Barney. 4th on Hunter Barney. So Hunter Barney with 4, TJ Timey with 4. So 2 Snow Canyon Warriors with 4 fouls and 1 Bear River Bear with 4 fouls. 16 foul on the Warriors. Bears lead 39-27 against Snow Canyon, trying to make a game out of this thing. Buse hands to Gav Franck. Gav Franck into the backcourt. Turnover on Gavin Franck. Gav's got to play better than that. With Tristan saddled with foul problems. Gav's looked just a little out of sort there. Again, 12-point game here. Bear faithful behind the Bear bench, pleading them to turn the tide here. Again, Snow Canyon really outscoring the Bears in the third. Caden Barney, left hand. Goes down low to Mendenhall, stolen by Buse. Buse has got numbers up ahead to Sorensen. Sorensen attacks Tupu. Sorensen misses the layup. And Sorensen gets his own rebound. That's over the back. And if it's on Stahelli, that is going to be 4 on Stahelli. If it is, Tupu wants the foul. He says, it was on me. And they say, no, it wasn't. It was on Stahelli. And that is 4. So we have 3 Snow Canyon Warriors with 4 fouls. That's on Brock Stahelli, and they're keeping him in there. And the big man Loveless back into the game. Oh, there Stahelli's coming out. So Stahelli's going to take a rest there. Taylor Rabbit in for the Snow Canyon Warriors. Gunner to shoot 2 here. There's one end. They say he was on the rebound. Front end, good for Gunner. Gunner Sorensen having a good game. He's got 11 here, folks. And he gives your Bears a 40-27 lead. Game was felt like it was out of hand, but Snow Canyon, again, they've muddied things up. That's a lane violation on Snow Canyon, but it's good. It doesn't matter. Yep, officials better watch that. 41-27. Jumper by Abbott. He got it. Taylor Abbott, first bucket of the game. 41-29. Snow Canyon has got a good-sized crowd here. They're pleading Snow Canyon, the Warriors, to get into it. Buse, right wing. Goes high post to Litchford. Litchford thinks about facing Loveless. He does. Out to Sorensen. Sorensen pull-up jumper, free throw line. Oh, rattles out. Rebounded by Mendenhall, or Hunter Hammer. Quickly up to Barney. Barney looking for Loveless. They can make it a 10-point game here with a basket. They can actually make it a single-digit game with a 3. Loveless is going to let a 3 go, and it's blocked. That's Brick City. And saved, and no, they said Litchford went out of bounds and came back in, so Snow Canyon basketball. Tupu tipped it in, but they said Litchford was standing out of bounds. And it's going to be Snow Canyon basketball, 1:02 left here in the third. Snow Canyon's cut it to 11, 41-29. Tristan Hartfeld saddled with 4 fouls. Abbott into Lovelace. Stolen by Gavin Front. Great play by Gav. Picks his dribble up, and Coach Hunt says timeout. We got a timeout on the floor. What a play by Gav Front. Waiting to see if it's a 30 or a full. Coach Hunt says it's a 30, so we'll take that. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to 104.9 FM, home of the Bear Bears. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in 30. Welcome back, Bear basketball fans. Out of the timeout. Bears in the backcourt to Buse. Buse is going to attack front court, and he travels. Boy, the Bears without Tristan Hartfeld, you can feel this. It's like I say, it's a car with no gas here. Marshall Pond coming in. The Bears were up big. Tristan Hartfeld goes out with those 4 fouls. And Snow Canyon gets chipping away. Again, they can make it a 10-point game with a 2 or a 9-point game with a 3. 52 seconds left here in the third. Snow Canyon's got the momentum right now. The Bears are going to have to turn the tide here and quell this run. Barney straight away to Tupu. Tupu looking. A lot of Snow Canyon Warriors in foul trouble. Actually, 3 of them with 4 fouls. Barney on Gav Franck. Crosses him over. Not bad defense by Franck. Down low to Tupu. And Tupu fouled by Nate Daly. Going to be on the ground. Nate Daly just jumped on top of Tupu. Good pump fake. Going to be the 3rd on Nate. Going to be the 15th foul on the Bears. So it's going to be Snow Canyon basketball under the hoop. Abbott going to throw it in for Snow Canyon. Abbott triggering under his own hoop. Bears lead 41-29. Into the corner to Barney. Barney straight away to Hammer. Gives it back to Barney, right wing. Barney going to dribble it out front here and reset. You listen to 104.9 FM, home of the Bears. Barney over on, stolen by Litchford. Is he going to come away with it? No, Barney steals it right back and then throws it over Lovelace's head. Gav Franck made a nice defensive play to poke it out of Barney's hands, and the Litchford came away with it, and Barney credited the hustle, came right back and took it away from Litchford. Lovelace coming out. Again, he can't play long stretches. He's a big body. Like to see the Bears get one over the top on this this play right here. And Nate Daly's got Litchford. Litchford out in front of Tupu. And there's a foul and no call. And Litchford misses the layup. And Tupu comes out of there with the rebound. Looked like Tupu just put his hand on Litchford and kind of shoved him. Mike's got to finish, though, with contact. 7 seconds left here in the third. Barney attacks left-handed. Nowhere to go out to Tupu. Tupu pump fakes on Marshall. Attacks. Throws it up. No good. At the end of 3, your Bears lead the Snow Canyon Warriors 41-29. Sloppy third quarter by the Bears. Letting Snow Canyon get back in this thing. You're listening to 104.9 FM, home of the Bears. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute. Bear fans, don't go anywhere. On the court for the Bears here for the stretch run, Marshall Pond, Gunnar Sorensen, Mike Litchford, Gavin Franck, and Nate Daly. Tristan Hartfeld saddled with foul trouble. Nate Daly gets Litchford on another run out with Tupu right there. Litchford crosses him, spins. Get in there. Oh, it rattles out. And Litchford gets his own rebound. Marshall Pond keeps it alive, and they foul Litch. Good hustle by Litch. Boy, he's got to finish one of those on those runouts. Just too quick for Tupu there, but Litchford having trouble finishing. See who that foul's on? I couldn't tell from here. There were 3 Snow Canyon Warriors around him. It's going to be on Caden Barney. Barney's first. 18 foul or 19 foul on the Warriors. Litchford going to shoot 1-1. Front end on the way. Good. Litchford got it. He was 5 for 9 before that one. Make it 6 for 10 on the game here for Litch. Litch has 16 points. Gives the Bears a 46-33 lead. Litchford shoot his second. Toes the charity stripe and lets her go, and that one's back iron, rebounded by Lovelace. Again, Litchford every other one right now here. Barney quickly down the right side of the court. Crosses Franck over, nowhere to go into the corner to his brother, Hunter Barney. Hunter Barney with a screen from Lovelace straight away to Hunter Hammer. Hammer's going to reset. Gets it to Caden Barney. Caden Barney to Hunter Barney. Looking for Lovelace in the low block. Marshall Pond doing a really good job on him. Hunter Barney attacks left-handed. Gav Frank staying right with him. Great play by Gav Frank. And they're going to say that one went off Nate Daly and out of bounds. Nate Daly probably should have saved that, but he thought it went off, was going off Lovelace, so he chose not to. It's going to be Warrior basketball. Hey, Bear fans, next time you get into Taco Time in Tremont, try one of their taco salads, but be sure to get Atwood's famous ranch dressing on top. Nothing's better. This good, only at Taco Time. Snow Canyon with the basketball. Hunter Barney attacks baseline, misses, rebounded by Pond, hands to Gav Frank. 46-33 Bears lead, 5:30 left here in the game. Screen and roll, nice screen by Litchford. Litchford rolls, picks up the screen, tries to get it to Daly and then throws it away. Timey comes out of there with it. Throws it off a errant pass there, and the ball's all over the court. And then we have an offensive foul. The bucket was good, but Gavin Strunk stood in there strong and took the offensive foul. Offensive foul on Hunter Barney, and that is 5 on Hunter Barney. He is going to the bench. That is all she wrote on Hunter Barney. Great play by Gav Frank. Gav has had trouble with the pressure, but when you need a play from him, he made one. Nice play by Gav. Stehelly coming back in for the Warriors. Going to be Bear basketball after the player control. 10th team foul on the Warriors. See if they screen Tupu and try to run Litchford out again. I would imagine they'll keep Lovelace back so Litchford doesn't get another run out here. Bear basketball. Bears lead 46-33. 5:16 left here in the game. Nate Daly to inbound. It goes to Gav Frank. And Gav loses it on the inbound. We've got a scrum. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Snow Canyon on the jump ball. Boy, Bears got to do a better job getting that ball in. This is really where you miss Tristan. Tristan's got 4 fouls. I don't think I keep him out much longer. 5:13 here left in the game. Your All-State point guard on the bench. Gav Frank's learning curve is sharp here. In the corner, 3-pointer on the way by Timing, no good. Rebounded, they call a foul on Litchford. They called it on Tupu. Litchford's going to shoot 2. Foul on Tupu. Litchford looked like he had good position there. Second on Tupu. 10th team foul or 11th team foul now on the Warriors. Doesn't matter. Litchford's going to shoot the double bonus. Coach Hunt's going to tell him, be confident from the free throw line. We don't need every other one. We need everyone here. Bear fans, did you wake up to a Post cereal today? Whether it's Raisin Bran, Grape Nuts, Golden Crisp, or Honeycomb, it's a great start to your morning with the Post cereal produced right here in Tremont. And I sure know it is when you have to drive from Tremont at 5 a.m. to get to this game. You want to start your day right with some Raisin Bran. Mike Litchford to shoot 2. Litchford's first one misses. Litchford just cannot buy a free throw. This quarter alone, he is 1 for 4. Bears lead 46-33, and normally a good free throw shooter here. Litch just struggling. Litch, bend to the knees, little gentle mount arc, and back iron. Litchford misses both. Keeping Snow Canyon in this thing, 46-33. 5 minutes left to go. I think putting in Tristan Hartfeld here quickly. Low post Lovelace. Marshall Pond doing a good job on him. Lovelace up and under, misses. Litchford with the rebound, hands it to Pond. Ball's knocked out of his hands, and Nate Daly comes away and saves it to Frank. They said he stepped on the end line. Wow. What a play by Litchford to keep that alive, and then even a better play by Nate Daly to keep it alive. They just said he stepped on the end line. 46-33, this thing's coming down to it. Bears lead by 13, 4:49 left here in the game. Timey to inbound for the Warriors under his own hoop. Nothing there. Gets it out to Barney in the right corner, straight away to Tupu. Tupu left wing to Stehelly. Stehelly's had a hot hand. Stehelly backing Gunner in. Up and under move, and he walked. Yep, they got him. That's a walk. Turnover on the Warriors. Great defense by Gunnar Sorensen. Stehelly can bully around smaller guards and smaller wings, but you know what? You're not going to bully around Gunnar Sorensen. Gunnar plays like a bull in a china closet. He is one strong individual. Great football player Gunnar Sorensen is. Nate Daly's got to get it in. Nobody wants the ball. He ought to head to Gavin Frank, and Gavin gets a poke from behind by Barney and pokes it right to Lovelace. And they get it ahead to Stehelly. Stehelly attacks and jumps into Nate Daly, and they say Daly with the foul. Stehelly going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And I'm sure that was on Nate. It was. 4 on Nate. It is Tristan Hartfeld time, I'm sure. You got 4 minutes left. You got a 13-point lead. He's got 4 fouls. It's probably time to get him back in there. That's 4 on Daly. 17 foul on the Bears. Stehelly, shoot 2. Misses. Misses the first one. Stehelly's got 14 here in the game. Average is 6.9, so he's doubled up on his season average. Hey, Bear fans, if you have questions when it comes to prescriptions, stop in and talk to Eric and his friendly staff at Kent's Market in Tremont. Their knowledgeable staff can answer your questions so you can get on your way quicker. Stehelly's second is in. Got 15 on the game. Hey, Bear fans, just so you know, at halftime here, the Bears had 32 points. So in the second half, they've scored 14 is all. We get Litchford on another run out on Tupu, and they said it went off Litchford's leg. And Tupu ran right with him. It was clearly off Tupu. It was like Coach Hunt, Matter, and the Hornet, and rightfully so. Everybody in the stadium saw that. Thought they got Litchford on a run out. They didn't get a good enough backside screen on Tupu. Daly probably shouldn't have thrown that. Bearver with turnover after turnover. 46-34, 4:29 left in the game. Barney across the timeline. Screen and roll with Tupu. Kicks it back out to Tupu. Tupu 3 on the way. Missed. Rebounded by Gunner. Knocked out of Gunner's hands. Fallon Stahelli, and he's going to the bench. That's 5. That's all of Stahelli. He is one aggressive player, and he's had a good game. The senior picks up his 5th. Coming down here to the other end to shoot free throws. Gunnar Sorensen going to shoot 2 now. Double bonus the rest of the way. 46-34, Bears lead. Gunner to shoot 2. This is a gritty Snow Canyon team. I mean, they you can see why they're one of the better defensive teams in the state. They play very ultra physical. Gunner, first one on the way, got it. Gunner's got 15 on the game. Having a nice game. 47-34, Bears lead. Litchford with 16, Gunner with 15. Nice to get that from your, that's good production from your 3 and your 5 right there. Gunner to shoot his second one, also in, nothing but net on that one. Gunner gives you the Bears a 48-34 lead. Right wing, Hunter Hammer, he doesn't want the ball. He quickly gets it over to TJ Timey, straight away to Tupu. Left wing, that's Barney. Barney straight away, Loveless. The big man's going to let a 3 go, and he got it. Are you kidding? Justin Loveless. First bucket of the game for the big fella. Makes it a 48-37 game. Gunner attacks, down low to Marshall. Marshall is fouled by Loveless. No, they said Loveless with the block. He didn't even leave his feet. I don't know how you call that a block. Marshall was in the air, and Loveless just stuck a paw up there. I'm not really sure how you call that a block. Tristan coming into the game for Gav. Bears up 48-37. Gav's coming out. It's going to be Bearver basketball on the end line here. Again, Bears up 48-37, 3:52 left. Bears are going to move on, it looks like, unless the unthinkable happens, to play Dixie. Into Tristan. Nice to see Tristan off the bench. Goes low to Litchford, tapped away by Tupu. Back to Tristan. Good defense again by, and Tristan is fouled by Hunter Hammer. Second on Hammer. Tristan going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Coach James Brown can be as mad as he wants, but you can't play defense with your hips. You can't ride him out of bounds. He says, I'm straight up and down. He said, yeah, but you're riding him with your hips. You're pushing. Tristan shoot 2. Tristan's got 6 on the game. And misses the free throw. Bears just struggling, making free throws here. 48-37. Bears lead. 3:45 left here in the game. Bears with a bad offensive performance here in the second half. Tristan's second one's good. They're going to have to get a lot more efficient tomorrow when they play Dixie. Tristan knocks that down, 49-37. Barney attacks, hands to Loveless. Loveless up and in. Loveless gets another bucket. He's got 7. Timeout on the floor, and that's timeout by Snow Canyon. This is going to be a full timeout here, and it is, I believe it is. Let's see, we're waiting for the call. Full timeout, so we will take that. The Bears lead 49-39, 3:35 left. We'll be back in 1 minute. Bear fans, don't go anywhere. Out of the timeout, your Bears lead 49-39 here. 3:33 left in the game. Tristan Hartfeld down low to Litch. Litchford hands to Daly. Beautiful pass. Daly blows the layup. Rebounded by Marshall Pond. Out to Tristan. Tristan thinks about a 3. Goes baseline. Nowhere to go. Out to Pond. They're going to reset. And bad pass by Pond. Stolen by Barney, but Pond gets it back. And then Pond is jump ball. Bearver basketball. Wow. That was aggressive play by Mendenhall. It was all over Marshall's arms. And they're going to call it a jump. Bearver basketball. Again, Snow Canyon really making things ugly and awkward for the Bears with this scrappy defense. Gunnar Sorensen's going to get a good look at a layup, and he's fouled. Count the hoop. That's it. Gunnar Sorensen. Great play out of the timeout, or off the center court here. We're right in front of the scorer's table, and they just ran a little back pick for Gunnar, and Barney was behind him, and Gunnar took it right to the hole. What a game for Gunnar here today, folks. Gunnar's having a heck of a game. Junior attempts the and one. No good off the front iron. Again, Bears can't make free throws. 51-39 game. 3:10 left. Snow Canyon down to Mendenhall. Brick City. Timey with the rebound. He's fouled by Gunner. Fouled hard. Timey's going to have to go to the free throw line and earn it. Again, 51-39. 3:05 left. Again, that was a beautiful set play down here from the midcourt stripe to get Gunner open. Bears free throw shooting has left something to be desired. But again, let's see, unforeseen happens. Bear River should win and go on to play Dixie in the state semifinal. Timey, left-hander. Shoot the first one up and in. He's got it. Good thing for the Bears, they had that good first half, 51-40, because they have definitely been outscored here in the second half by Snow Canyon. Timey. Second one on the way, also good. So TJ Timey knocks down both of them. We have a 10-point game, 51-41. Marshall trying to get it into Tristan, throws it over his head. Turnover on the Bears. Again, the Bears just kind of falling apart here. 51-41, Bridger Buse. We haven't seen Bridger in a long time. Bridger coming in, Marshall Pond coming out. You got to take better care of the basketball than that. The big man Loveless into the game for Snow Canyon. Going to try to get him the ball in the low block here. Timey going to inbound it for the Warriors. Slaps the ball to Trigger. Goes into Mendenhall or Hunter Hammer. Hunter Hammer picks his dribble up, goes low to Loveless, knocked away by Nate Daly. Beautiful play. Hands to Buse. Buse. Cross-court pass to Nate. Nate out to Tristan. Tristan fakes the three. They're going to dog Tristan out to Buse. Buse to Litch. Litch between the leg dribble, picks up his dribble, hands to Tristan. Snow Canyon really extending this. Bears should get some easy layups against this defense. Bridger straight away to Nate. Nate needs to get it to Litch for Nate attacks. Runner, good. Nate Daly, first bucket of the game. Nice play by Nate. 53-41 Bears lead. 2:26 left in this one. Again, looks like the Bears are going to move on to the state semifinal play to the Dixie Flyers unless something crazy happens. TJ Timey, right wing, guarded by Buse. Timey, left-hander, going to attack, and they said Buse fouled him out here away from the hoop. First on Bridger. It's going to be the 19th foul here on the Bears. So TJ Timey going to go to the free throw line here, shoot and one. Left-hander, pretty good free throw shooter. Timey's got 4 in the game. In the game for the Bears here, Tristan Hartfuck, Gunnar Sorensen, Nate Daly, Mike Litchford, and Bridger Buse, the way he started. Gunnar Frank had the extended minutes tonight. He was pressed into action with Hartfuck getting in foul trouble. Timey, the left-hander, knocks down the first one. Makes it a 53-42 game. Snow Canyon will not go away. Bears are led by as many as 20 at one point. And Snow Canyon just found a way to keep chipping. And Timey knocks them both down. Bears looking to get the ball in. They do. They get it to Tristan. And they're going to need timeout. And coach takes the timeout. They got trapped Tristan right in the corner. Somebody has got to get open. See if that's a full or a 30-second. If it's a 30-second, we're just going to keep it right here. We're waiting on coach. It's 30, so we're going to keep it right here, Bear fans. Earlier in the first game of the day here, the Logan Grizzlies fell at the hands of the Dixie Flyers, 68-57, battle of the top 2 ranked teams in the state. And again, Dixie won 68-57. They were led by the state's leading scorer, Tyler Bennett. Rylan Jones, the freshman for Logan, had 25. He's a heck of a player, Bear fans. We're going to see a lot of him, probably more than we want to over the next few years here. And then after this game, if Bear River hangs on, they'll play Dixie tomorrow at 7:30. Our 2 afternoon games, we have Pine View and Canyon View at the Battle of the Two Views at 12:50, and then Juan Diego and Desert Hills at 2:30. And these games are all at the Centrum here in Southern Utah. Bear River basketball working from right to left on your radio dial. Snow Canyon is going to press full court here. Nate Daly to inbound. Nate Daly into Tristan. They're going to look to trap Tristan. Straight ahead to Litch. Litch, left-handed dribble down the court, crosses the timeline, picks his dribble up, out to Tristan. Litchford's got to hang on to that dribble, down to Buse. Buse skip pass to Nate. Nate Daly into the corner to Gunner. Gunner's going to attack. He's going to get a good look at a layup up and in. Gunner Sorensen, the hoop and the horn, fouled by Tyler Abbott. Gunner is having a whale of a game, folks. We're going to get you a total here on Gunner goes to shoot the free throw. He's got, let's see, that's 12, 14, 16, 17, 18. He makes this. He's got 19. Gunner with 19. He makes the free throw. Gunner Sorensen with 19 points here, folks, in the state quarterfinals. Makes it a 56-43 Bear River lead. Again, 56-43 your Bears lead. Timey, left-handed dribble. Nowhere to go, and they say Gunner fouled him. Timey going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Snow Canyon just kind of still just hanging around. It's going to be 4 on Gunner. Gunner's got 19 here. Timey, the left-hander, toes the charity stripe. First one up and short. He finally missed one. Timey was, let's see, he's 4 for 6 here. Bears lead 56-43, 1:44 left. Bears will play, if they win, play tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. against Dixie. Timey knocks the second one down, cut into that Bear lead. We get the ball into Tristan. Tristan's fouled. He's fouled by Hunter Hammer. Tristan's going to come down to this end and shoot 2. Tristan's got 7 here on the game. Tristan missed most of the second and third quarter with fouls. Missed the whole third quarter with 4. Tristan going to shoot 2. Again, this is the guy that you want at the line. 89% free throw shooter, Tristan Hartfeld is. Leads the state in assists at the 3A level. Senior toes the charity stripe. Going to shoot 2. First one on the way. Good. Nothing but net for Tristan. It's going to make it a 57-44 game here. Tristan going to shoot the second one. 3 dribbles, a little bend to the knee. Good. Nothing but net on that one. Makes it a 58-44 Bear River lead. Barney, pull up 3. That's a deep one. And he got it. Wow. Holy smokes. That one was from Enoch. That was a long 3 by Barney. Caden Barney knocked it down. Timeout, quick timeout by Snow Canyon here. And it's 30-second, Bear fans. So we're just, again, going to just continue to keep it right here. We're just down the stretch run. 58-47, as close as Snow Canyon has been. You know, again, I mean, they've kept it right at 10 or 11 most of the second half. Bears ballooned it up to about 21 or 22. Snow Canyon chipped away at it in the third, but kind of kept it in this 10 to 13 range. I don't think they've ever been able to get it to single digits. Again, if your Bears hang on, they play tomorrow night at 7:30. We'll be broadcasting live just like usual, 104.9 FM, or you can stream us live at KIX96FM.com. Again, that's KIX96FM.com. It's going to be Bear River basketball. Snow Canyon with the full court press here. Bears up 58-47. Nate Dowley going to inbound for the Bears. They're going to get Litchford on a run out. No, they're going to get it in Tristan. Tristan back to Nate, and they're going to get it right there. There you go. Get it over to Litchford. Gunner's going to get a good look at the layup, and he does. Good. I thought he was going to come right back to Litchford with it. Gunner's got 21. Nice play. Very well designed by the Bears. Long 3 by Tupu. No good. Rebounded by Litchford. And, oh, they said Litchford stepped out of bounds. It's going to be Snow Canyon basketball. Litchford is, are you kidding me? Official, though, he was right there. He's Johnny on the spot. So, I mean, he was right on top of it. I imagine Litchford must have. That was a beautiful play, though. Gunner with 21 here tonight, Bear fans. Gunner Swanson having a great game in this state quarterfinal matchup. Snow Canyon, Timey into Barney. Barney, he's going to pull up for the 3. Another one, no good. That didn't draw any iron, just draw backboard. Tristan with the rebound. Tristan's knocked down. He's going to go shoot 2. Is that one on Barney or is that on Hammer? Waiting for the call. It's on Barney. Second on Barney.
He's got all his points off free throws.
Tristan Hartfeld going to come down here. Tristan Hartfeld had he had the first bucket of the game. Oh no, he had a scoop shot, and everything else has been free throws. He has 1 bucket. Everything else has been free throws here. Tristan, first one, good. Tristan's got 10. Tristan going to shoot the second here. Makes it a 61-47 game. Tristan shoot the second. And front end, he missed it. They're struggling to shoot free throws here tonight. We'll get a total here. Tristan with the steal on the inbound. Snow Canyon tried to inbound it. Tristan came away with the steal. He's going to attack and scoop up and in. There's his second bucket, folks. And that'll, the dagger that does Snow Canyon in is what that is. 63-47, Barney across the timeline. He's going to try to attack. He does. And misses the layup. Hunter Hammer with the rebound. Nate Dowley in his face. Nate Dowley fouled him. That's going to be 5 on Nate Dowley. But you know what? Nate Dowley's got his money's worth. Nate Dowley going to make the long walk over to the bench. Nate Dowley done a great job. Has done a great job tonight. Great defensively, especially limiting the big man Loveless. Loveless had got quite a few posts. Tried to get post looks, but Nate Dowley, every time they tried the entry pass to Loveless, Nate Dowley was there to poke it away. Nate Dowley with 5 fouls. He's going to come over to the bench, and Gav Frank's going to come in here. Again, Gav got extended minutes with Tristan in foul trouble. Bears right now being led by Gunnar Sorensen. He's got 21. Litchford has 16, and Tristan has, let's see, 12. Number 33, Hunter Hammer, to shoot the free throws. First one up, no good. Hunter Hammer to shoot this second here. Hey, Bear fans, if you need a new Buick, Cadillac, GMC, or Chevrolet, get into Crump Reese Motor Company. They're different in a good way. Hammer misses both of them. Yeah, get in there and see Kobe and his friendly staff. Litchford with the rebound, and then he promptly turns it over. Barney shoots and misses the chip shot, and they're going to say it went off of Buse. Looked like Buse was fouled. Officials have let this thing get very ugly in the second half. But you know what? Credit Snow Canyon for muddying the waters and playing this physical, grabby, clutchy style of defense. Yeah, it's got them back in the game. Bears up 63-47, and they inbound to Hammer, and Hammer catches it, and then somehow just slips it right out of his hands. He had an easy layup. He had it with both hands. It was going up. It might went off his knee here. I'm not sure. Buse into Hartfell. Tristan left-handed dribble down the sideline. Clearing space into the corner. Down low to Gunner. Gunner turnaround jumper misses short. Gunner with his own rebound up and in. Gunner just padding the rebound stats. That's all he's doing there. Gunner needed a couple of offensive rebounds to go with his 21 points. Now make it 23 points. Gab Front pokes it out of bounds. Going to be Snow Canyon basketball. Bears lead 65-47. They've opened this thing back up to 18. This is all over, Bear fans. Your Bears are moving on to the state semifinals here. Again, Bears moving on to the state semifinals, where they will take on the #1 team in the state, Dixie. Actually, I like the matchup. I think Bears can play with them. That long three by Tupu barely draws iron, and we have a rebounding foul. It's going to be on Hammer. Gunnar Sorensen's going to go down here, and he's going to add to his stats. Gunnar Sorensen's going to come down and shoot two. Again, having I mean, it's not a career night. He had that against Juan Diego, but it's getting close, Bear fans, and he's doing this on the state quarterfinal level. Gunnar Sorensen playing phenomenal basketball, Bear fans. Let's see, he's got 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23. I was right. Gunnar going to shoot two here. Snow Canyon's going to do the hockey line substitution after Gunner's first one. All the JV is going to get the last 13.2 seconds. Gunner's first one, no good. Here comes the hockey line substitution. The only guy that's going to stay in here is Abbott. I don't even think I have numbers on a lot of these guys. I don't. So if one of them scores, guess what, Bear fans? Somebody's lucky day, because they're getting the line, and I don't know who it is. I didn't expect them to go this deep in their bench. Gunner up and in. Got 24. 66-47, 10 seconds left. Long three on the way by Mendenhall, no good. Rebounded and fouled. That's number 25. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Again, so Snow Canyon had 15 guys on their official roster that had stats, and they were able to pull 4 guys off the bench that have no stats. So they're carrying like 16 guys on their bench. Amazing. Number 25, first one up, and he got it. You know what? We'll just give those points to Abbott, because I don't have this JV player on the roster here. I don't have room in the book. Scorebook only gives us 15 spots. It doesn't give us 19 spots. Second one up and in. 66-49. That does it. Your Bears are going to the state semifinals here. Again, your Bears going to the state semifinals. 66-49. Bears victorious here over the Snow Canyon Warriors. They'll play the Dixie Flyers tomorrow night in a much anticipated matchup. Dixie beat Logan 68-57. That game will be 7:30 tip time here at the Centrum in Southern Utah. Make sure you tune in to 104.9 FM. I'll be on the air, and don't go anywhere right now, Bear fans. I'll be back in about 2 minutes here with Coach Scott Hunt and the Coach's post-game show. You're listening to 104.9 FM, home of the Bears. Bears victorious 66-49. We'll be back after this break. From the Centrum, your Bears victorious in the state quarterfinals. Moving on to state semifinals. They beat the Snow Canyon Warriors 66-49. We're just waiting on Coach Scott Hunt. It looks like he's gotten tied up there, over there behind the bench. He knows a lot of folks here around the state, and looks like maybe a couple of old players that used to play for him at South Sevier are over there talking to him. Maybe Race Parsons, that plays here at Southern Utah University. You can see, yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. His wife's over there hugging a couple of those kids too. Those must be ex-players. And again, he's got got one of his former players that starts here for Southern Utah University, one of their better players in Race Parsons. But again, tonight, the story is Gunnar Sorensen. He did it all for the Bears. 26 points for Gunnar Sorensen. Mike Litchford had 16. Tristan Hartfeld had 12. Nate Dowley had 2, 1 bucket, one important bucket down the stretch. Marshall Pond ends up with 4, and Bridger Buse with 6. For the Snow Canyon Warriors, Brock Stahelli, the senior, had 15. Caden Barney had 9. Hunter Barney with 4. TJ Timey with 7. Kobe Tupu with 2. Hunter Hammer with 1. Taylor Abbott with 4. And Justin Lovelace has 7. Again, Bears victorious tonight, moving on the state semifinal. Tall task tomorrow night at 7 p.m. One I think the Bears are probably up for. It's the Dixie Flyers, ranked number 1 in the state. I've said, if you listen to any of my broadcasts, I've said all year that I personally feel Dixie is the best team in the state at the 3A ranks. But you know what? Bear River plays as good a defense or better defense than anybody in the state. And honestly, quite honestly, if the Bears come out and play a good, gritty, scrappy defense, they can win that game. Now here's what two schools of thought. Do you stop Tyler Bennett? Do you focus all your energy to stop Tyler Bennett, or do you shut down his cast of characters? There's some good players on there. They've got the big middleman in the middle, Richard Guyman. Guyman didn't score in the first half. I think he had 11 or 12 in the second half, and some very, very important baskets. And then Eardley, number 23, is a 6'2 shooting guard. Eardley had some big buckets as well. I think Eardley had 11. So Eardley and Guyman down the stretch were the difference in that game. But again, Tyler Bennett, so smooth, so good. You have to know where Tyler Bennett is at all times, Bear fans. I think the coach got tied up over there with some friends and family, so I doubt we're going to get him on here for Coach's post-game show. Hopefully the Bears can win tomorrow night, and we'll get him on after the Dixie game. He's talking to Van Park down there. But again, the Bears victorious here tonight, 66-49. They let Canyon View scrape and claw and get back in that game. Bears with 32 points in the first half, 33 points in the second half. Canyon View only 11 points in the first half, but exploded for 38 points in the second half. So the Bears actually got outscored in the second half by the Snow Canyon Warriors. And I know Coach Hunt will get that cleaned up. If he says if they hold a team to under 50, generally they win, and they help Snow Canyon to 49. So tomorrow night, though, big task. Your Bears versus the number 1 ranked Dixie Flyers. You've been listening to 104.9 FM, home of the Bear River Bears. I'll be on the radio tomorrow about, I don't know, we start at 7:30, so about 7:20, 7:15. Make sure you tune in, or you can stream us at www.kix96fm.com. That's kix96fm.com. That's a final again. Bears win state quarterfinal matchup, 66-49. Moving on to the semifinals tomorrow night. We'll say good day to you, Bear fans, and we'll be back on tomorrow night, broadcasting live from here in the Centrum, home of the Southern Utah University Thunderbirds. Be safe, Bear fans, and we'll see you tomorrow night.